The captain who immortalized number 8. A boy who narrowly escaped having his foot amputated. Yes, Steven Gerrard. Gerrard was born in England on May 30th, 1980. At the age of 7, he was introduced to soccer by his cousin, John Paul Gihuli. They started playing for Whiston Juniors, a neighborhood team close to their home. But not everything was going to go so well. Gerrard, who distinguished himself in this neighborhood team by showing himself in empty spaces, shooting from a distance and making balanced passes, started to be noticed. One day, Steve Highway came to watch him and gave him a positive report. Now it was time to transfer to Liverpool, the team he would become a legend of. At the age of 9, he started with Liverpool. This boy who loved playing soccer was a man on a mission. With his speed, agility, passing and shooting from distance in the midfield, he was a candidate to become a captain. But the first setback started here. Gerrard was playing ball in the garden after training and his ball ran off into the field. Gerrard went to the grassy area to retrieve his ball, but he encountered something he never expected, and the sickle he hadn't seen in the grass stabbed his toe, and Gerrard was left on the ground in a pool of blood. Seeing this, his father quickly took him to the hospital. After the first checks were done, the hospital doctor told Gerrard's father, "There is a severely injured foot and finger. We will try to treat it with an operation. But if we fail, we may have to amputate his right foot for the health of the rest of his body." Hearing this, Gerrard's father became very worried and rushed to Liverpool. He explained the situation to the Liverpool doctors and had them operate on his son. And finally, Gerrard came out of the surgery without any problems. But that wasn't the only trouble he had to endure. In 1989, Gerrard received the second blow in his life. There was an FA Cup match between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest, and Gerrard went to watch it with his cousin. There was a huge stampede before the match started, and the referee was unaware of it. He blew the kickoff whistle. Only 6 minutes after the match started, the police from England went to the referee and told him to stop the match. The reason was this. Before the match, there had been a stampede between the sides and 96 people had been crushed to death. That's what was heavy for Gerrard. Among the 96 who perished was his friend, cousin, comrade John Paul Gihuli. He died at the age of 9. Maybe that's one of the reasons why Gerrard was attached to Liverpool. We don't know. But it was time for Gerrard to grow up. After 8 years in the youth system, he signed a professional contract in November 1997 at the age of 17. The following season, he had the chance to show himself in 11 games, but it was the 1999-2000 season when he would really make a splash. Gerrard was the midfielder everyone wanted. With his speed and agility, he was someone who could tackle hard and never back down. He seemed ready to give his life for his team. His shots from distance, his poetic assists and long passes made football a wonderful thing to watch. In the 2001 season, he was named the Young Player of the Year in the Premier League. On May 31st, 2000, just one day after his birthday, he made his national debut against Ukraine. In 2004, when Owen left for Real Madrid due to financial problems, Gerrard became the midfielder and the new face of the team. At the age of 23, he was made captain. He was a player who always gave his face in every game no matter what. Even former soccer player Zinedine Zidane said about him, "He has a great passing ability. He scores goals regardless of distance. Most importantly, he gives belief, confidence, and ambition to the players around me. This is not something that everyone can do. It's an innate talent." In the 2004-2005 season, the Champions League final was to be played against the then legend Milan. The favorite was, of course, Milan, the best team of that time, and Milan scored 3 goals in the first half and went into the halftime break with a good start. But at halftime, Gerrard showed his captaincy, motivated his friends, and made them believe that this match was not over. In the 54th minute, he scored the first goal of the team with a header from near the penalty area line. Then Smith's second goal and Xabi Alonso's penalty goal tied the game after 90 minutes. Milan couldn't believe it. The match had gone to penalties. In this match, played in Istanbul, Liverpool won on penalties and the trophy was raised in the hands of Captain Gerrard. Gerrard said, "For the fans, they've been saving up for months to come here." "We couldn't be beaten," Gerrard said. For a while, Chelsea were Gerrard's suitors. They offered him twice the price he got at Liverpool. Gerrard seemed to accept it. But on the other hand, he didn't want to. Some Liverpool fans even burned Gerrard's jersey when they heard this. Gerrard changed his mind at the last minute and decided to stay at Liverpool. If he had left, he could have earned more money and had more success in a team with Drogba and Lampard. But he chose his childhood love. Even Mourinho, Gerardo begged him to come to Chelsea. In the 2008-2009 season, they missed the championship 4 points behind Manchester United, and Liverpool really longed for the league title. In the 2009-2010 season, Xabi Alonso also left for Real Madrid due to financial conditions. The team was now in decline. On top of that, Gerrard missed over 20 games for 2 seasons with severe injuries. In the 2013-2014 season, Liverpool's championship longing had been 23 years. They were not competing in Europe this season. They only had the Premier League in front of them, and they were very focused on winning the Premier League. 4 weeks before the end of the league, if they didn't lose at all, Liverpool would be champions. He even said at the end of the game, "Come to your teammates, we can't let this slip away from us," he was shouting. Because Steven Gerrard wanted this championship the most. But because of his mistake, it wasn't going to happen. Liverpool were facing Chelsea, and at 45+4, Gerrard's foot slipped, and Demba Ba picked up the ball, faced the goalkeeper, and scored. Gerrard, who was very upset, did not give up again, and they were literally bombarding Chelsea's goal. But sometimes it just doesn't happen. The game ended 2-0 with Willian's goal at 90+4, and the championship slipped away. In 2015, the team president gave Gerrard a very low price and obviously wanted him to leave. He said, "Come on, I don't know where I'm going, but the team I go to will definitely not be a rival to Liverpool," and he kept his promise. He went to LA Galaxy. In 2016, he said goodbye to football. He was captain of the national team since 2007. He made 114 appearances, making him the 4th most capped man in England in a footballer's career. In 2014, he made his jubilee in the Costa Rica match. He was named Player of the Year 8 times in the Premier League. He was selected 3 times in UEFA's 11 of the Year. He wore the Liverpool jersey 710 times, making him the 3rd player to wear the Liverpool jersey the most times, and scored 186 goals and won 11 trophies in his Liverpool career. Yes, he made songs for the fans. "You're too good to be true," the owner sang. "I don't think about scoring goals to beat the goalkeeper. I think about destroying the goalkeeper," said the life of Gerrard. For more, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Take care of yourselves.